Shalom, 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 shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to the whole flex scattered abroad. That's out here doing this work in truth and sincerity. I'm Brother Bach from Prophecy Babylon Camp, coming at you with a quick sit down to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. A Lord willing to us is edifying. This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." You know, you literally ass backwards, man. You know, and that's how most of Jake is, man. You know, Jake think, having sex with somebody else's, woman is cool, man. You know, they think that stealing from other people, they think all this shit is cool, man. It's really not, man. They literally ass backwards, And it says, woe unto them, destruction unto them, man. That's what's coming to them, I'm gonna go to the book of Proverbs chapter 17. Like it. This is Proverbs chapter 17, verse 15. It says, "He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they are both abominable." Slakia, even they both are abomination to the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. You justifying wicked as these. Oh, he had no choice but to do it, or that you can't justify being wicked, man. It's wicked. Wicked is wicked, man. It says, "He that condemned the just," the true men of the Lord, man. Y'all out here calling us, bums, and so on and so forth, man. And it says they are both an abomination, man. The Lord gonna destroy y'all for that shit. You can't justify being wicked, man, no matter what it is. That the Lord told you not to eat pork, but that's the only thing you had, man. Don't eat that shit, man. Even if you is starving. Because the Lord has, if the Lord sees you're faithful, he will have something else down the line that's clean for you, man. I'm gonna go to the book of Luke chapter 16. I'll grab it in the NLT. It's Luke chapter 16, verse It's Luke chapter 16, verse 15. It says, "Then he said to them, you like to appear righteous in public." Woo, shit. Hey, man, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot of people, man. They appear to be righteous in public, man. They only be an Israelite in front of the camera when they around brothers. But when it comes to them by themselves, they a whole different person, man. They put a fake face on, It says, "But Yahweh knows your heart, and what this word honors is detestable in the sight of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai," man. What this word honors is bullshit to the Lord, man. And America promotes nothing but wickedness, man. America promotes wickedness. They promote these colorful. They have a colorful month, man. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but you brothers and some sisters listening, you know what I'm talking about, man. That month that they have, for these people. That is promoting wickedness, man. I'm gonna bring it back in the KJV. It says, "And he said unto them, ye are they which justify yourselves before men, but Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai knoweth your hearts." You try to justify yourself, to be a righteous person when you really not, man. You just putting on a fake face in front of men. But the Lord knows your heart. It says, "For which is highly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai," man. These wicked things that goes on here, what y'all put for righteous, but really it's wicked. You know, the Lord sees through all that shit, man. I'm gonna go to the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 16. It's Proverbs chapter 16, verse 2. It says, all the ways of men are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai with the spirits. You know, you think you're not doing wrong, man, when you really are. You know, you getting a damn clean shave. You know, you go to church every Sunday. You know, you might think you doing the right thing, but you really not, man. You ain't supposed to be, have no damn bald head, shaving your face, being like a damn woman, And then you go into these damn Christian churches, and they serving damn ham sandwiches in the back and shit, man. They got a damn honey ham in the back, Or they got some bacon in them greens, All kind of wickedness that goes on inside of the so-called Lord's house, man. Which we know the Lord is not dwelling in no temple made with hands. It says, but the Lord with the spirits, man. The Lord sees that inward, man. The Lord knows your true intentions. I'm gonna grab verse 3, man, just because this is my favorite scripture, man. It says, commit thy works unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and thy thoughts shall be established, man. That's my favorite scripture, man. We have to commit this work unto the Lord, man. And whatever you can't even fathom what the Lord has in store for us, man. You can't even, right now, the best thing you can think of, it's still not to be compared, man. To what we got coming to us in the kingdom, man. That's why we must continue to fight and continue to work, man. But yeah, I just had to grab that scripture, man. It's my favorite scripture. But I'm gonna go back to this is first. I'm gonna go to 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel chapter 16. This is 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7. It says, but the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai seeth not as a man seeth. For the man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai looketh on the heart, man. These outward appearances, man, they may seem pleasant, but the Lord sees right through the bullshit, man. You can't bullshit the Lord, man. You can't bullshit the truth. You can't play both sides of the damn field, man. Either you in or you out. The Lord will weed you out for trying to be a damn a phony, man. That's basically what you are, a phony. You can't be a phony in this truth, man. Death and destruction to you niggas that think like that, man. They think you just gonna come in here and play with the Lord? Nah, man. It says, this is Exodus chapter 23, verse 7. It says, keep thee far from a false matter, and the innocent and the righteous slay thou not. For I will not justify the wicked, man. The Lord will not justify y'all ass, man. Y'all ass gonna be utterly destroyed, man. I'm gonna bring it back in the NLT, man. NLT be having some heat. This is Exodus chapter 23 in NLT. It says, be sure never to charge anyone falsely with evil, Never sentence an innocent or blameless person to death, for I never declare a guilty person to be innocent, man. You know? So if the Lord take your ass out, man. You know, it's a lot of people that always say, oh, that innocent person died. No, man. Whoever that was, they were judged by the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. That was judgment going out. You don't die innocent, man. You did something either this life or in your past life to piss the Lord off to where he took your ass up out of here, man. You know? But yeah, man, that's pretty much the point, man. You know, you can't come into this thing, you know, bullshit and think you're gonna play both sides of the field, man. It don't work like that, man. You know? But Lord willing to edify until next video. Shalom.